Alright, and we're back for round two! If you want to quick flip that back to the stream thing, so we're not looking at the OBS, because we can't see the chat from here.
Yeah, so, we have decided we are going to run a second league today. Because why not?
Yeah.
It's Sunday, we have all the time in the world, so,
So this will be a two-parter on YouTube, if you want to show it to some other people in that.
We're going to just get right into,
Yes,
okay.
we know who won
Thanks,
the last
Moto. I'm aware.
We know who won the last one.
So we're just gonna get into another one. So round two, ladies and gents. Round two.
Let's hope we get some really silly stuff.
So we built really bad Reanimator, and that was still pretty good.
Yeah, it just happened. We just got in late.
So let's get another one going.
I kind of like to see you do green ramp with this, because there's some dumb stuff.
Mono green's totally doable. I played mono green mostly in Legacy Cube, but I've done it in Vintage Cube like once before, I think.
You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see a Mishra's factory or a workshop come up. I want to do
Mono
Lodestone.
Brown's real, man. Mono Brown's real.
So we got
pack 1. So Turnabout puts us into Storm High Tide. Living Death is a Reanimator card.
We got Birds of Paradise.
Abrupt Decay is pretty generally good, but it forces us into 2 colors
right
away.
Then we have the Manland as well.
Stirring Wildwood. Yeah, let's see. Mana Flare is another Storm card.
Where do we want to? I mean, it feels
this leaves us open for Control or Storm, or Control or Reanimator. What are we thinking?
We also have things like Dualcaster Mage. We could do
that's Dualcaster's kind of a trap from what I understand. It's only really great if you're already
Eternal Witness.
These are for mono green. We need to make a pick. We have 30 seconds.
Shall we just grab the bird and see what happens?
It's possible. I mean, I'm almost better at grabbing Abrupt Decay because there's more times we're gonna play this than I think.
Yeah, let's go with that.
More decks are cool playing Abrupt Decay than.
And we have Versa Resurgence, Deathrite Shaman, Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Boys, maybe we're in mono green. maybe we're in green cards.
Prediction.
Deathrite Shaman's pretty sweet. It just does everything.
And we'll just want to grab all the fetch lands we get our grubby mitts on.
We'll want to play a bunch of fetch lands and stuff, but we'll also want to play. We gotta find payloads for this deck. So that's the inherent issue. You have to find payloads for it.
Do we want to just take the Deathrite for the sake of
I think we snag the Deathrite because it fits into a mid-range style strategy.
So we want something like Prime Time as our payload stuff.
Or Craterhoof Behemoth.
Craterhoof would be pretty snazzy.
Woodfall Primus. So the idea here is that we're just going to build up. The alternate is we can just, like our one opponent the last time around, we can just play Deathrite Shaman and Abrupt Decay in some sort of bug mid-range deck.
That'd be
That's
snazzy.
not inherently the best thing we can be doing, but it is an option. So we've got a couple options open to us at this point.
So what do we got? Maze of Ith,
Manglehorn, Noble Hierarchy is part of our whole ramp plan.
Progenitus, but we can't really.
You don't want to really ramp.
We don't have a cheat spell for that. We could do Dragon Lord Atarka. We can splash a little red for her.
We could play Dragon Lord Atarka. I'd rather pick up the foundation pieces of this deck first. There are lots of payloads you can choose. Because, Manglehorn is totally fine in this deck, too. Yeah. I want to pick up the base pieces first that we're absolutely going to
Okay, so we're going to try and build this.
So
we're presented with a good starter for this.
I think we're just playing Abrupt Decay at this point, unless we just absolutely can't get the fixing for it.
I mean, we only need, what? Just the fetch land?
A couple of black sources, and we can probably just do this.
Alright, what we got?
Corsair Crewfix gets in this deck. Ballista is okay, but not amazing.
No.
And the rest of these cards are really... That's an option if we decided to splash red and stuff like that, but I think
we'd rather splash black. I'd rather splash black.
Well, I think we're probably going to play black, but it's the question of, are we in 3 colors? Which is totally plausible yet. We haven't seen a ton of anything.
So we got Neville's Disc.
Oh, survival, you say?
Ooh.
Survival of the fittest. Survival is what is really going to help us. So when we end up with Noble Hierarchs in our hands on turn 4 and 5, you just discard them to survival and find the big stuff.
That seems like a worthwhile. So I think
survival seems like a great thing to do in this deck.
So what do we 1 or 2 more foundation
Oracle of Moldaya, Kitchen Finks.
Finks!
I think we want Oracle first, just because Oracle, again, is going to get us into things.
So we're really stacking up Plant Master. Which is totally plausible. There's another argument to splash red.
Song of Dryads is just amazing removal for us, and it can also be ramp. So I think I want Song of Dryads here primarily.
You just turn one of your dudes into a forest to make more mana?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, there's such a bad delay.
It happens.
Swag Tusk.
Swag!
Get in.
Yes! Also, to be aware, there was a smokestack in this. So someone's gonna try and build a lock deck, or like a shops kind of deal, or a stack deck.
Oh, yeah. Mono Brown will play some, like smokestacks and Thorn and Chalice and Trinisphere and stuff like that.
Silly stuff!
For anybody watching who is not a huge Magic aficionado, when we say Mono Brown, there's a type of card in Magic called Artifact, and they don't have a color like these do. In the older versions of the Magic the Gathering cards, their frame around the card was brown.
And we got
Birds of Paradise back.
Ooh, yeah, that and Stirring Wildwood, but
we're not really in white yet.
No.
But so anyway,
we're more in black than we are in white.
When decks are heavily centered around artifacts, some of the old timers refer to them as Mono Brown.
Rex Sage.
What this deck really wants so bad right now is Green Sun Zenith. We want to find Green Sun Zenith in the stack.
I think we're looking at the second pack for that at this point.
Yeah, we haven't seen a Green Sun Zenith come around. We just need to hope that somebody else isn't pushing into mono green.
I don't think so, because we got a lot of the good starter bits.
I think in this draft pool, like anybody else in green has made mistakes. I guess we just take this Mangle. Do we want to take the Manglehorn, or we want to hold on to this Progenitus just in case?
I mean, do we have a way to get it, though?
I mean, eventually. And we're making a bunch of mana color. We're able to kind of do some weird things.
I think
Manglehorn is just a cool creature that blows up artifacts, but we already also have Rex Sage.
I guess we take Progenitus. That sounds like a fair bid.
Just move you in the board for now.
Yeah, like
that's a world where we don't run Progenitus, but I think we want to payload.
Because we're still in pack 1, so there's still potential to get a better payload.
Yeah, Progenitus is really only the payload if you end up in something like
yeah, cheat index.
Well, I mean, or if you end up in
Ballista, Foundry.
Ancient Grudge for our sideboard, I guess. If you end up in decks that are playing like Natural Order, like if you get cards like that or ways to cheat stuff in.
And there's, I guess, Mutavault?
Or maybe Declaration Stone, just because we don't want to play against removal.
Fair.
It's also removal that we can use because we can make multiple colors of mana with Noble Hierarch, Birds of Paradise, Deathray Shaman.
Hey, the Finks is back!
Come on in. Get in the pool!
So we got a lot of good starter pieces. We just need something big. We like
we've got some of the big ones. Like we did get a Progenitus. We've got a Thragtusk. I don't think we're playing Grainslayer.
I mean, I'd rather have that as a junk card that the last one gets handed me rather than something else.
Lotus Cobra, Terastodon. Nykthos. Nykthos is a huge enabler for this deck because you do play all this green stuff.
I think that'd be worthwhile.
I think Nykthos is just a
because that's our cradle, if you will.
Well, that's our first one.
Yeah. There's every potential.
The new changes to Vintage Cube did put Itlimoc, Cradle of the Sun into Vintage.
And
Cube.
Isn't Gaia just in here anyway?
I believe so. So we do have this.
Goyf.
But we're not really feeling our graveyard super hard. I don't mind Wormcoil Engine surprisingly. Wormcoil's pretty good. There's also this Temple Garden if we wanted to splash like some of these white cards.
I say we do Engine.
I think we're.
Come on!
I think Wormcoil Engine is the strongest.
That's me. That is like my pet bolt. That's my little pet there.
There's just no reason we can't play Wormcoil Engine when we're making all this
Nothing
mana.
says fuck you like a 6/6 lifelink Death Toucher that also splits into equal parts that do the same thing separately. Like there's nothing better than that.
So what we're really looking for right now is some more payloads and some mana fixing. Because right now, like
a Zenith would be nice
pretty
too.
Easy. Yeah, Green Sun Zenith would be absolutely incredible right now. But we have a lot of options here. But we are looking for some
Hoof.
Greater Hoof Behemoth, you say?
It is Hoof.
So we did get a payload here. There's also an Overgrown Tomb. Which I do like, but I think that we have to take Crater Hoof. Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger is totally something we can actually cast in this deck. just playing so many mana dorks.
Master of the Wild.
Findhorn Elves. You absolutely get in. Yeah, like, Wild Hunt's cool, but that's more of the mid-rangey green deck.
What about Maelstrom Pulse over there? That's also
Maelstrom Pulse is another interesting card, but I think we want Findhorn Elves
to make the mana.
Accelerating.
Yeah, so we've literally, like, stumbled almost fully into Hoof.
Yeah, Marsh Flats is interesting if we find other lands, plus it lets us find black sources. Traverse the Ulvenwald is also an interesting card in our deck. I could see an argument just to take Traverse here. There are 4 more card types. We're not putting a lot of cards in the bin though.
No.
I think we want to prioritize the Marsh Flats just because it does let us find a black.
Prime time.
Savannah.
Ooh.
Primeval Titan. Actually, Primeval Titan's probably the answer here, because it lets us find even more degenerate things. Pernicious Deed.
What do you do? I'm unfamiliar with that.
Sack Pernicious Deed. Destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with CMC X or less. It's a great board wipe type thing. It's better in the mid-range style decks. Actually, I think what we really want...
I was saying, is Sakura Tribe Elder on that list?
Sakura Tribe Elder. Mirari's Wake is also really good in a deck like this because we are playing creatures to make mana. So that's another interesting argument, but I think that Sakura Tribe Elder is just the way. Elves of Deep Shadow, of Freyalise. Freyalise is a card that lets us do so much. So I definitely actually want Freyalise in a deck
because it just gives us another payload kind of deal.
Wow. Apparently green was incredibly open.
Didn't I just make the joke like 5 seconds before we can? I'd like to do a mono green deck. Here we are.
Yeah, apparently the green deck was just super open.
Another Cobra.
Take this Cobra. There's no world in which we can actually cast this.
I don't think it's worthwhile enough.
It's a really interesting card because it lets us play a more mid-range game, but...
I think we need more mana fixing, though.
Cobra does make a bunch
Goyf
of mana.
came back to us, but we need the Temple Garden.
Let's play some mana fixing.
Yeah, we need that Temple Garden.
This Temple Garden. Maybe the Savannah Wield? It's unlikely the Savannah Wield, but if the Savannah Wield, we probably want that too.
It's possible. There's all kinds of things that can happen in this. I mean, we've got three of the big hitters for decks that just make an ignorant amount of mana.
The Overgrown Tomb came back, which is great. I'm all about that life because that lets us activate both abilities of Deathrite Shaman. That's going to let us cast Abrupt Decay.
Wildwood came back, or Maelstrom Pulse.
Maelstrom Pulse, we're wanting it.
Yeah, I think we're firmly green-black at this point.
I think.
Like, we're there.
The secondary color is to be argued, because you don't actually need to activate Deathrite.
There's Traverse again.
Yeah, I think I want it.
What does that exactly do? Because I'm not familiar.
So it lets us search for a basic land, or if we have 4 more card types in our graveyard, we can search for a creature or any land, which means it'll let us find things like Nykthos. There's a world in which we could actually play Xenagos, strangely enough.
That'd be interesting. And the Pernicious Deed came back to us. Wow, we just, like, Christmas! Wall of Blossoms.
Scrubland, Wall of Blossoms. Llanowar Elves? So, like, I almost just want to take the Scrubland here, because it's quite likely that the Llanowar Elves wheels. At this point, we're so firmly in green, and I just want to be able to, like, have this in the event that we want to splash.
Yeah, and Wall of Blossom ability to make Vertiskier Hulk. Oh, hi there, good friend.
That's another pretty interesting payload since we're playing a bunch of tiny
But doesn't the Arbor Elf help us more?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of mana. We have Findhorn Elves, we have Birds of Paradise, we have Noble Hierarch, we have Ramp, Lotus Cobra, Sakura Tribe Elder.
And we don't want Lumbering Falls, because that's a tap land.
It's a man land, but I think that we want Vertiskier Hulk, and again, I think that a lot of these mana dorks are just going to wheel, because we've cut that deck so hard at this point. Yeah, we actually don't need to play a ton of lands in this deck, because we're playing so much mana acceleration.
God, we got the good one this time. What do we got now?
Nissa Worldwaker is pretty cool.
There's a Trop there.
I could definitely...
Yavimaya Elder.
Yeah, Yav Elder is also cool.
What does he do for us?
So Yav Elder lets us put 2 basics into our hand when he comes into play, and we can pay 2 and sack him to draw a card. Worldwaker is great because she just untaps a bunch of forests.
And makes lands into just...
Yeah, she makes lands into dudes, which is also cool.
I think it's kind of toss-up at that point. Like, it's really just a toss-up.
I think Nissa Worldwaker is more win more. I think I want Yavimaya Elder just to make sure that, especially if we're going to play a Landlight build, which we totally can,
Oath of Nissa.
Okay. We're not going to be playing many Planeswalkers. We can't just Emrakul?
Do we want to try it? Do we want to try?
I think that's a totally viable thing. Like, we're playing enough mana acceleration.
Sure.
Especially with Nykthos over here, and, like, hardcasting an Emrakul or a Blightsteel. Raphaelos, you say? Get in my library.
I think
We definitely
for
want
each
Raphaelos.
force you control, yeah, it's just...
And mind you, that's going to count this Overgrown Tomb, it's going to count this Temple Garden. Like, all of those are forced as far as...
Land-based Gaia's Cradle. Land-based Gaia's Cradle. I am the tree that gets bigger for all the trees around me. We got a really...
We're actually coming to a point here where we might have to make some cuts.
There's
the cradle.
Fuck yeah!
We just got handed the deck.
We just made elves.
Sometimes, kids, you just take what's given to you. In this case, it was the mono green deck.
We made elves.
Because the reality is, right? Like this is a splash. Like we're basically green. We're not casting Kitchen Finks for white mana.
We're not casting Deathrite for black.
I wouldn't be upset at like a birthing pod or something like that here. I don't even remember if that's still in this cube. There have been changes to Vintage Cube since the last time I played it. So sorry chat if I'm not 100% on exactly what's in the Vintage Cube anymore. Oath of Woodfall Primus.
Ooh.
There's another big fatty that we want. Because he just lets us blow up some
Doesn't
stuff.
the Oath of Druid just let us do... I don't think
we're playing too many creatures for Oath of Druids. In an Oath of Druids deck, you don't want to be playing that many creatures because when you flip Oath for Oath, you just want to hit, like, the biggest, dumbest things. Okay. And we're playing too many mana elves and stuff like that for Oath to be really good. So wow, we have a lot of big stuff that I'm not sure we want to be casting.
I think Emrakul's probably going to be the first one to go, if anything, just because yes, it is ignorant, but it doesn't... I don't know if we can get that high with it.
Yeah, but we never have
and there are more Titans.
Yeah, Skull Clamp is also interesting. Lets us draw cards.
Elvish Mystic is another mana dork, and then Garruk is kind of not... It doesn't really fit.
He lets us untap some lands, which, again, if he's cheaper than Nissa Worldwaker, which is more appealing. I think I just want Elvish Mystic here, just to keep on...
And there's the Land of War that wheeled, so we've fully wheeled now.
Which we knew would wheel.
So nobody in this pool's playing green. We just have, like, free reign at this point. Arbor Elf,
which just lets us just do stupid things. So, now the next question we have is, we can start looking at things we can cut. Like, I think we can feasibly cut probably Emrakul. As much as I want Emrakul, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish other really big bombs.
And they're easier for this deck to produce.
We could probably start looking at...
less efficient mana dorks and such.
Yeah.
What do we not want to see?
Wrath. Get out.
Yeah.
That's like one of the last cards we want to play. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. We know we're not actually playing against these things. Deranged Hermit. We're not really able to make that go off. We don't want to... I think, if anything, I guess we take Oath of Nissa. It's not something we're likely to play.
Den Predator?
Yeah, Den Protector's a thing we could actually play if we really wanted to.
Wrath, goodbye.
I don't know. Like, again, we're not actually going to play against these cards.
Actually, that's something we could do, potentially. Well, we have enough filter to possibly make blue.
To play Edric Spymaster.
Does it do us any favors?
Not really. Like, that's not something we're super about.
Alright, so now
now we have 25 cards, and we need to make a couple of cuts. I think that Yavimaya Elder is one of the weaker dudes we've got.
I feel like we got a really good synergy here, though.
So, we have the Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah.
We have the Nykthos. We have a Marsh Flats, an Overgrown Tomb, a Scrubland, and a Temple Garden. So, like, our mana's really good.
Here is Mono Green Elves. Go have some fun.
Oh, wow. I mean, how many lands do we actually need to play? Because we can get all the removal in. We have Pernicious Steed. Not that we want Pernicious Steed. That's more... Nope.
That hurts us more than anything.
We want that if we're like playing the Planeswalker mid-rangey deck, but not so much here. Abrupt Decay is just good. 6 lands right now. If we put in 8
so that would give us
14.
I think that would be okay.
I might want one more because we are playing Oracle of Moldaya. We are playing Courser of Kruphix. So if we're gonna make one more cut,
pick the better Planeswalker.
Well, I mean, I think we've only got the one. Like, Survival feels like it's probably pretty good, but it's not as good as it could be. We're also not doing any recursion, so we'd have to discard something to find, like, a fatty. It feels bad that we didn't open a Green Sun Zenith or a Natural Order, but we have so much other stuff.
Can we just run... I know it's not something you typically do, but could we just run one card over and just say screw it? Because everything seems real fucking tight here.
Abrupt Decay, Courser, Song. Just looking to see if there's anything else here that we just absolutely don't. We can probably cut Traverse. No, we want Traverse because it actually finds us creatures if we have... The question we have to ask is, are we going to find Delirium? Are we going to make Delirium like ever? And I don't think so. So it's just finding us a basic, and I don't think we need
No,
that.
not with all the... Okay, so that
we can pretty easily cut Traverse, and then we can just add a bunch of forests and call it good. So we'll go to 9 lands. So we've got 15 lands, including Nykthos, Cradle, a fetch land, 2 shock lands, a dual land. The off-color dual is a little strange.
But
I
don't think it's gonna hurt that bad. Would it be better just to take it out and put another forest in?
Probably. We can just probably cut this scrubland all together
and just put
in another forest. Yeah, I feel like this is probably fine. We have the Oracle of Moldaya.
Yeah.
We've got Lotus Cobra. So many 1-mana mana dorks. I feel like this is kind of where we want to be with this deck.
Alright, let's play some elves!
Alright. So, on to round 1 with mono green.
I think we got, like, the nut draw for that, in terms of drafting.
So we missed a couple of things. Like, I definitely would have wanted to see a Natural Order, or a Green Sun Zenith, or some of these cards that let us kind of access the more toolbox element, that let us find these big things. But the reality of it is, like, we do have so much going on.
Yeah, I feel like we got it. Aside from getting, like, just literally here's the constructed elf deck, I think we got it.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Waiting for an opponent. Okay.
Alright, we go.
We won the die roll.
We are fighting Tezzeret, apparently. Ooh.
So we turn 1 Birds of Paradise.
That seems fine.
Into what? Courser of Kruphix, I feel like?
Like, I think on its surf... Yeah, that seems alright.
Yeah, this is probably okay.
Just an easy turn 1 hand. Or turn
It's a
game
little
1
awkward.
Hand.
I would like to pay it 2 life, unfortunately. And we want to make this thing.
Bird!
And then we want to go.
Okay, so we got blue established.
Okay. I don't think we want to reveal the cradle just yet.
No.
There's no real reason
if we're gonna reveal the cradle, we're gonna use it to do something.
So we're gonna do this and play Courser of Kruphix.
Good.
So we've got Song of the Dryads, which means if our opponent just goes Black Lotus into, like, Jace the Mind Sculptor...
we just turn Jace into a fucking tree.
Yeah, we just turned Jace into a forest.
Now, is that us, or... Yeah, play with the top card of your library revealed.
Yeah, so it also lets us play the top card of our library if it's a land, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under our control, we gain a life.
So we can quickly rebuild the life that we lost to get going. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 3-color. Jeskai?
Yeah, I think this is going to be like one of the breach decks.
Oh. Oh!
You don't say.
And he just looks and goes, fuck.
So we got the...
3. Can you get to Oracle?
Yeah, because we can play the Gaia's Cradle here, right? The Gaia's Cradle makes 2 mana. So my next question is, do I want to get to Gaia's? Do I want to get to Oracle Maldaya? Because I think, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we play that, actually, I think what we want to do here is we want to play the Gaia's Cradle. We want to gain a life.
Gain some life.
We want to play this Raphellos. Make some mana, and Song of the Dryads this.
You get a forest, sir. Congratulations, you are now 4-color.
I mean, just attack with
hit with it.
There's no reason.
I mean, that card is good on just its vanilla face as well. And he's just looking, going, I'm gonna get hoofed here real quick.
Okay, so
can you? How close are you to hoof right now?
That's what I'm figuring out. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I want to crater hoof here. I think what I actually want to do is
Woodfall
probably
well, because he can see the hoof. He sees the hoof coming.
But the thing is, if I hoof right now, I'm not really doing us any good.
Yeah, so let's see what he's gonna do, because we got 3-color. Could be anything. Also,
go ahead and take it.
I just realized we made him 5-color now. Frantic Search.
Absolutely.
So he's hunting.
Absolutely. That is totally fine. You are welcome to Frantic Search, sir. Not upset by this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can just hardcast Craterhoof Behemoth and attack with Craterhoof Behemoth and Courser of Krufix, which would
be a hoof of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15? 15?
That's not quite good enough.
No, now what would the...
So we can Woodfall Primus as well, which lets us just, like, blow him off of blue or something.
I mean, yeah, that would probably be the smart thing. We're still waiting on him. The clock's ticking, dude. It also depends on what our draw is as well.
That's very true.
Another Vendilion Clique just got pitched. We saw one earlier today.
Turns out Vendilion Clique's not as great when you're when you know you would be feeding your opponent a Crater Hoof Behemoth.
Repeal.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm actually fine with that.
It doesn't affect us that bad. You just go into Oracle at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just try to do that.
Let's see what our draw shows us.
Yeah, we're gonna play this forest.
Gains a life.
There's no reason not to.
There's an Arbor Elf.
So
there's more mana coming our way.
So if we play Raphellos,
then into Oracle. Oracle, or can we still get to
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana this turn?
So we can't quite do either of the other two.
Okay. Oracle of Maldaya.
Hit you with Courser again.
Again, because there's really no reason not to.
God, this deck's dumb.
And then next turn we make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like next turn we can just...
Can we just straight up hoof?
Yeah, if we tap the Birds of Paradise, we just Crater Hoof, and then swing with Raphellos, Oracle, Courser...
And that ought to do it.
And that should be fine.
That is beautiful. What do we got? He's going for the 3 again.
I mean, like...
Thirst for Knowledge.
Yeah, I'm okay with you casting Thirst for Knowledge, too. You're doing a lot of digging, friendo, and you're not really getting anywhere.
How much you want to bet he's just off his counter magic?
I don't know. Like, at this point, he's left himself 1 out in Force of Will.
And even then, we have 2 bombs in hand. I think that Signet might... Yeah,
okay.
That Signet was just
going right to it. Alright, yeah, and I think we just put him off what we needed to, and... Okay, so do we have the Abrupt Decay and the Maelstrom Pulse in the main. I don't really think that there's anything here we absolutely need.
Really?
Yeah, let's just run it back. We haven't seen anything that warrants any changes to the deck. I mean, like, Ancient Grudge could be interesting if he is playing some sort of, like, preamp strategy or whatever, but I don't think it's something that is actually warranted at this time.
Yeah, I think we did. That was a very good first hand. Like, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah.
And the fact that we presented blue and just no counter magic except for the 1 repeal, which that's not even counter magic, that's just putting you back. It's just like, cool, play this back out, ramp my way up. You saw the Crater Hoof, you're just dead.
You know it's here, you have to have an answer for it, and you don't.
And even then, we just would have followed it up with Woodfall Primus and continued on that way.
Yeah, I think that game just shaped up pretty well for us. There were worlds in which, and I feel like the reason I got rid of that Signet and turned it into a forest for him was because it felt a lot like we were opening up the potential for
something like
a rat, like Supreme Verdict.
Oh, or yeah.
And I didn't want to open us up to that.
What do we got for this one?
This seems inherently fine.
Abrupt Decay, we got the Elf, we've got a Fetch Land,
We're gonna keep this.
Sakura Tri-Builder. Yeah, this seems fine. We have Hoof in hand already, so we're on the train to Hoofin.
So we're gonna turn 1. What?
Ooh.
I think we just
we also just presented.
Do this.
Go find
the Overgrown Tomb.
Just so we have our black.
Yeah, because we do have the Abrupt Decay. Yeah, I'll pay
the
that.
2 life, and we're gonna get
make green mana and make a Land War Elf.
Yep. And go ahead. We also have Wormcoil in our hand potentially, which we could play before Hoof to make sure that we're clear. There's the Signet again. There's Deathrite, and we have Fuel for Deathrite already in the bin. That seems...
So I think what we actually want to do here is I want to get rid of this Signet.
You want to make that Signet go bye-bye. And are you going to just use Deathrite? You're bring Deathrite to the board?
Yeah, we're gonna commit Deathrite to the table. And then I think next turn we play the Forest, we play Sakura Tri-Builder. Like, we're doing exactly what our deck wants to do.
Now, do we go in... I take it, do we go into Wormcoil or do we go into Hoof? Because we're going to hit that point real soon. Repeal.
Okay, you can repeal that. That's I'm actually.
It doesn't matter. Both are actively the same at the moment.
Yeah, he's choked on colors again, is what it is. He's
I mean that. Yeah, that did hurt. I'm wondering how pivotal that white is for him.
So we're gonna make this Land War Elf.
Hello.
And
we're gonna put the Tri-Builder out.
We're gonna make this Tri-Builder. I actually shouldn't have done that like that.
Why?
Yeah, there was a world in which I should have left the mana up to...
Oh, you could have just hit him with Deathrite?
I guess I'll just attack with Deathrite.
Bah!
And then send a message. That's what we do here. We send a message.
I throw a skull at your face!
So next turn we have 3, 4, 5...
Potentially...
Next turn we can just Wormcoil Engine.
Get him!
So what we really want here is for him to tap out for something. And when he taps out for something,
the thing is, other than blue, which he's base blue, which is normal and vintage, he hasn't presented anything. Like, he's presented a Signet, and some draw. That's it.
So, like, the best case scenario here is, like, he taps out for Vidalcan Shackles or something of the like.
Oh, or Architect
Whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks, it gets... Sure. I guess you're going to try to fog me here, and that's inherently fine. Real the top 3 cards. Oh, mini Factor Fiction, you say? Yeah, sure. That's okay.
Can't you just hit with Maelstrom Pulse?
So
we give him Scarab God or Venser Shape... Ooh. I don't think we give him Shaper Savant.
But the thing about it is, we don't know that he has black mana in hand at all. I think what we do is... I want to move...
So so he gets Land Scarab God or Shaper Savant. I think he's just gonna grab the Savant.
We'll see.
Which did he choose? I can't.
He put the Scarab God in his hand.
Oh, well, even better.
So, I mean, well, but that does telegraph something to an extent.
So now, on the end of his turn, you're gonna go get some lands.
Grab a forest, and then untap.
Thanks.
And then I want to.
Marsh Flats.
My Marsh Flats.
And here is one of my favorite boys.
And this is just
Wormcoil Engine.
So what this does tell me too is that he doesn't have any counter magic. So he doesn't really plan on interacting in any meaningful way, which is great for us.
And Wormcoil just ends games.
Well, I mean, we know he is a Scarab God. And there's a world in which he does have.
And we are just holding a Maelstrom Pulse.
It's true. But he doesn't know that, right?
Yeah.
So the thing we have to try to surmise is, does he have...
So he's expending...
Okay, so he's blowing Jace. Yeah, I mean...
Lands or Cryptic Command, your call, sir.
Dealer's choice. He puts Cryptic into his hand.
He's probably gonna use Cryptic, I would imagine.
Ooh.
Dak!
Ouch.
Hi there! Hi there, Master Thief. How are you doing?
Yeah, he's just gonna take our Wormcoil Engine,
which
I don't like. So here's actually what we can do, though. We can just Maelstrom Pulse our own thing.
Because, if I'm correct, the owner of the card gets the tokens.
So we're gonna do this.
Fyndhorn Elves.
And then we're going to Maelstrom Pulse...
And if I'm correct, the owner gets the tokens. Because we own the creature.
Nope.
Oh, well, shit.
Okay.
That's a problem. I don't know, it's not every day someone takes your Wormcoil Engine so casually.
Well, I mean, Dak Fade exists.
Yeah.
You know that sometimes you run into
Dak loot.
He's gonna double loot with Dak. He's trying to set himself up now. So the nice thing about this is, though, we do have Kitchen Finks. So we can just drop this Kitchen Finks and...
Block the Death Toucher.
Oh, I think the one we want, other way, is the Lifelink one. We don't want to give him more time.
I do at some point want to actually, for IRL purposes, purchase the actual tokens, as expensive as they are.
Yeah. But I mean, the reality is that, like I said, what we want to do here is we want to block this Lifelinker. We don't want to give him any more time
to build up.
Build up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 1 mana away from just Crater Hoof onto nothing, which isn't really what we're after in this whole scenario.
Like, if we could get the if we could get the Lifelink and the Death Toucher out of the way, we'd be in business.
So, like, I think this time around we're just taking 6. Then we can crash in at Dak Fade and...
Get Dak out of the way. Ooh. Oh, that's a strip mine.
That's not very nice of you.
That makes playing Cradle a lot more sketchy.
Yeah, I don't really like the idea of Cradle when it just becomes a one-time use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's the 8th land for Crater Hoof. But I don't know that Crater Hoof... So, hold on. Hoof here becomes a 9/9? But I don't think that's what we want. I think what we want to do is make this Kitchen Finks. Gain a couple life. At the end of his turn, we will, we have the ability to use Deathrite Shaman during his turn and use any of its modes, which is great. What do we got here?
Can you pull Deathrite up real quick? I have... Okay, it's just you gain 2 life. I thought it drained. Never mind.
No. If we get a creature from his yard, then we get 2...
I was thinking redirect it to Dak, but that wouldn't work.
No. The thing is, we want to be Deathrighting him because we want to slow him down.
Yeah. So he's thirsting again. Thirst for knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Vendilion click.
Ow. That's not very nice of you. I know where that crater hoof behemoth is going. Okay. Yeah, I know for a fact that ability is targeting us. Like, there's no reason not to. Yeah, targeting Azrael Chimera. So, oh, and
yep.
that's the worst possible draw there, kids. Okay. Well, things are not looking great for us. However, we do have the... Okay. So, we're gonna let him do that. Where are you? What is in your bin? Hostage Taker, the Abyss. Target non-artifact creature. Oof. This may just be like a Grixis value deck.
Yeah. Like, losing Wurmcoil was bad.
It was a big deal.
Like, what brings us out of this? Like...
Well, first we have to figure out what's
oh! Welp. That's bad.
We have 1, 2, 3 lands in his graveyard.
I'm thinking he's gonna try and strip lock.
Well, but that's not actually a viable option because we do have a Deathrite Shaman.
I think he's still gonna try it.
I think what I want to do is just exile your Underground Sea in response.
Just for no value, just you don't get to do that.
That's fine.
Yep, click.
Well, he knows that right now that those 1 tokens are holding us back from attacking. So he doesn't really have a reason to attack.
Yeah.
In his end step, we've already activated Deathrite Shaman. Yeah.
That's another Lotus Cobra. Yeah, there's nothing for us to do. So I'm actually gonna hold on to these lands because now we do have this Lotus Cobra. It gives us more pump.
We have a ton of mana. So right now,
for crying out loud, we could almost freaking cast Progenitus. We're getting there. Well, no, we're a long ways off, but we're getting it. Loot. I think he's gonna go for the emblem, isn't he?
It's possible. Right now, like he doesn't really have to do much of anything. He just beats us with this Vendilion click and maintains card advantage and wins.
But yeah, I'm worried about him trying to just sit there and strip mine the last of our stuff away.
The thing is, that's actually okay. We have these 2 lands in hand. We have a bunch of mana producers on board. So, and if
you could get rid of Click right now, you'd probably be in a lot better world.
I'm not super scared of Vendilion Click, to be honest with you. But that's not something I'm super worried about. I feel like that was a pretty bad one for you, man. No blocks. That's fine. Take your Hostage Taker?
Nom nom. Oh.
Murder Scout. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna stab you.
Sure. Oof. Yeah, I don't know.
That kind of...
Don't know that we have a great way out of this. Well, the good news is we did learn our lesson with Maelstrom Pulse.
Yeah.
Do not Maelstrom Pulse your Wormcoil engine that your opponent has stolen from you. It does not end well.
I thought it was based on owner. But it's when it's put in the graveyard, you put 2 tokens into play.
Yeah. So what really should have happened there is we should have Maelstrom Pulse Dackfade. And to be honest, getting that firing that off that Abrupt Decay with that Signet was probably a little greedy. Now seeing that again, he is just a Grixis value deck.
Won't make the mistake again. It was like the first game he like barely revealed anything. Yep, and he's gonna go for the now he.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna get slowly mined out.
Well, but again, we are sandbagging lands here.
Yeah. The problem is I think the one drop we could get away with right now has already been taken from us.
Well, like Thragtusk is pretty good for us here.
Maybe.
Like, Thragtusk just puts a piece of beef on the board that's real hard for him to deal with. Woodfall Primus. Pretty interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, like, that's not actually that far off. Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And that's just going to be the nail in the coffin. Like.
Yeah, we can't. So we're 1-1 right now. Okay. Now we understand a little bit more about his deck.
I think I actually want to bring in this Ancient Grudge.
Just so you have one more way to remove, like, his signets and that without...
Yeah, and then cut, like, a forest from... No, we can't really cut a forest for a mount. We don't have any way to find it.
We have enough ways to make it.
Oh no, we do that forest. What do we want to cut for this Ancient Grudge? Just seeing all the stuff that was in there, like, that card seems incredibly strong. Well, I guess we do have Reclamation Sage already.
But he was playing things like Monolith and like that, so the more...
There's a lot of artifacts in that pile, yeah.
And eventually at one point he'll just be able to just untap the Monolith, let it sit for a turn around, use it.
Maybe this isn't a matchup for Freyalise? Maybe Freyalise just comes out here?
That seems alright.
Let's try this.
Alright. Round 3.
Yeah, I'd love to play first.
Tomb, Oracle, Survival. Yeah, that seems fine. We have our one Find a Thing card. 5? We go 4?
He's gone to 6.
We go 4? Oh. Okay.
So we're just gonna play this land off and go. Because next turn we can Survival and Deathrite Shaman. Okay.
So we go land.
So first we want to make the Deathrite Shaman.
Here be Deathrite.
What are you gonna do about Deathrite Shaman? Nothing? Okay.
Survival.
So how about Survival of the Fittest? Is that one that's okay?
Like, are you expecting, like, Daze or Dispel or something? Or
I'm just... The thing is, like, if they're going to counter something... If they were going to counter something, they were probably going to counter Deathrite Shaman, like, if they had Force of Will. Sure, you have
Rakdos Signet. So Signet, yeah, artifact dot deck. Finhorn. So we're getting the mana's in the swing.
So what's it gonna?
Do we want to Oracle?
I feel like I do want to Oracle Moldaya.
Because then you could. Oh.
Hi. That seems pretty alright.
There we go.
I do want to play this. I'll even pay the life.
Use it.
And I'll make the Finhorn Elf.
So survival is off for now. But it does. Is it devotion first Shrine of Nick? No, it's number of creatures first Shrine of Nykthos.
Nope, Nykthos is devotion.
Okay,
so
then it counts towards a devotion if nothing else.
Yeah, but the reality is too that we can always survival away Woodfall Primus.
Just to find a more efficient.
To find something that's more relevant in the particular situation.
Yeah. So there goes the Rakdos Signet. Make a bunch of mana. The Abyss.
At the beginning of each player's upkeep, destroy target non-artifact creature that player controls of his or her choice. So we sack a creature. So hold on real quick. Whoa, we can't make any with Death Ray Shaman. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And if you top deck a land, or no, you can't. You're not gonna. Yeah.
I think the answer right now is to actually, as strange as it sounds, I think the answer might be to get rid of Death Ray Shaman, because Oracle Moldaya has the potential to put us into another land, which is what we want for.
So Abyss goes off.
Actually, hold on. No, this is inherently fine.
Huh?
Because we can just Rex Age this turn.
Correct.
So we just get Woodfall Primus.
So Oracle goes away.
And then so we survival, we discard this. We go and find
Reclamation Sage.
Yes, Reclamation Sage. Unless there's anything else I'm missing here.
No.
Rex Sage, and then we
Rex Sage your Abyss.
Goodbye.
How are you doing, sir? Because I feel like my day just got a hell of a lot better.
I would love to use Reclamation Sage's ability. How did you know that's exactly what I wanted to do, Moto?
Aha! Smack!
Hit you for 3, I guess? We're at grown hell, boys. Look at how low his life total is.
You'll be cute right now. Top deck Coil or somebody else that we can just throw at him as well. What do we got?
What is this?
Dak? Dak again? Gilded Lotus.
Okay, so we're ramping some more.
5 for 3. Kill it! Kill it with fire!
There's no land in the graveyard, so we actually can't cast that.
Oh.
So that is the inherent issue that we ran into.
And we
like
can't.
that is what we risked when we.
And we can't pitch it.
We can't pitch it to anything. There's absolutely no way to do. So we're going to swing Landwar Elves, Finhorn Elves, Reclamation Sage.
Now, in the instance that he if we can get a card, if he makes us pitch it, or he puts a card in the graveyard that we can use, we can turn around Ancient Grudge his thing.
Yeah, if he like Thoughtseizes us or something, like he's gonna feel really
flashback.
Bad. If he Thoughtseizes us or something, that's gonna feel really bad. Also, if he cracks a fetch land here, then we just activate Deathrite Shaman, make some red mana, and like smash
just eliminate it.
And then, honestly, once we resolve it, smash the Lotus, we probably smash the Rakdos Signet immediately after.
You get none of your mana rocks. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
All right. So, but yeah, like, and as it stands right now, instant sorcery. We can't activate Deathrite Shaman to do anything but gain life by eating our own creatures.
And I don't think we want to necessarily do that right now.
It's probably fine.
Well, not right now.
Okay.
Because we got red, blue. There's Dak.
That is indeed Dak Faden.
But he can't really take anything from us. He can loot. And we're just going to go after Dak.
What are we going to do with Dak Faden?
I
guarantee you're going to use Dak Faden and try to find some cards. And the thing is, I think that this is going to end poorly for him. Because he's
going to activate Dak.
He targets himself. Please put a land in the bin. Because all I need him to do is put a land in the bin. And then I just smash his
Smash.
board full of artifacts.
So what do we got?
I would like priority back. Please finish resolving this. He didn't.
There's a strip mine.
Okay. As soon as we go to do this, exile, strip mine.
Goodbye, Lotus.
Make red mana.
Smash the Lotus. Get float 3 off that.
Moving into his combat step, I doubt it.
Oh, never mind. Even better.
Yeah,
The timing on that was brilliant. Come on, dude. I'm wondering if he was like he's trying to ramp.
Feels bad, man.
I'm wondering if he was like trying to ramp into like Blightsteel or something.
You turned on Deathrite Shaman. You paid the price. This is what you get for activating my Deathrite Shaman trap card.
That's the wrong game.
Well, but what he got was wrecked.
I wonder if he's just like, piss.
I think he realizes there's just no way out of this. Like, I have the mana to just do it again. So even if he counters it this time, like, it just puts it in my bin and I just immediately flash it.
I don't even think you can counter it.
I'm sure he can. The question is, it just doesn't matter.
I mean, he has 2 cards in hand, and I'm assuming one of them's not Force a Will.
You know.
Okay, here it goes. He knows we're gonna go after the other one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He knows we're gonna go after the other one.
5. Is this hard cast Force of Will? I really hope this is hard cast Force of Will. Okay.
So you have to pay 3?
Twice.
Oh.
No.
Good.
I don't want to pay 3.
You can have it.
I don't want to do that either.
You can have it. By the way, before we move phases,
I don't want you having that. Do you understand how this works?
And you're gonna lose your DAC regardless. What do we draw? Can this get better? Bird. I guess that's okay.
So we don't make much mana right now. That's a fact. I think what we do here.
Are you just gonna go for DAC?
Yeah, 1
DAC.
Dak Faden. Okay.
Gotcha. Goodbye, DAC. Seems good.
I wonder, like, I think that here there's a really viable option to lose Birds of Paradise
and go find
a survival.
Because now that DAC is gone, because I'm assuming he probably only had 1.
Yeah, you can only have 1.
Then yeah,
that's how keys work.
Good. Let's go find.
So we're gonna survival here.
We'll go find who?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we can Worm Coil here. But I'm wondering, like, do we? Oh wow, we can do some busted things if we find like Raphaelos.
Which okay, at the current state, his deck is used to dealing with artifacts. And
actually, Verdurous Gearhulk seems pretty tight here.
Just buff something, drop it, buff
our entire board.
Oh, just everybody gets a 1/1.
Yeah, throw counters on dudes. Say yeah, like this is really interesting.
Probably Rex Stage would get the bulk of that.
It doesn't really matter.
Like Rex Stage has already done its work.
We just play dudes and smash.
Now, did that have to get revealed or?
Yeah, he knows we got it.
Whatevs.
It's fine.
He's got 2 cards in hand.
Okay, so what are we casting here?
4. Tezzeret the Seeker.
Sure. I think I'm totally fine with this.
So he can minus. I'm assuming he's either gonna. He's probably untap.
What are we looking for? We're looking for an artifact. What are we looking for? X is 3. Are we looking for Crucible? Because you know that I ate your strip mine, right?
Let's see what he found.
Vulcan shackles, you say?
Can we deal with that still?
I think that before you have the opportunity, I want to...
I'm gonna use my... This be mine.
Murderous cut? I just want to eat him and drain him for 2 before he has the opportunity to do anything.
Because the Vulcan Shackles is 2 to activate, right? So we don't want to drop the Verdurous Gear Hulk right now.
But he can't really... Hold on. Gain control target creature with power less than or equal to the number of islands you control.
If you buff...
I would have to...
Yeah, if you buff Verdurous...
Well, no, because in response to trigger, he can just...
Yeah, so I don't think we drop it.
Hold on. Hold on. I have to do math right now, because there might actually be a world in which we just kill him. That's fine. Yeah, I can pay for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can make 8 mana.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's exactly what we do. Whoa. No, I screwed that up.
I mean, you haven't done anything yet, so you're fine for the moment.
Screwed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8?
8 mana is what I can make.
You would need 9 to do if it's what I think you're thinking.
Yeah, going for Crater Hoof is what I had in mind.
Can't we also go get Swag Tusk potentially?
We can, but I don't think Thragtusk really does a whole lot for us in this particular situation, and I don't want to get Thragtusk just to have to pitch it to survive.
Hold the phone.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing on his Tezzeret with Rex Sage.
Don't we have the Maulhorn that blows up an artifact, though?
No, we didn't grab Manglehorn.
Oh, we did? I thought we did. Because I thought it wheeled.
I don't think it did. But anyway. Regardless, we, like...
Because that blow... Yeah.
We also have Abrupt Decay and stuff like that. You want to gain control of that.
Doesn't it... That's okay?
That's inherently fine. Sure. I'm not really that upset by this.
Now he can't. Now in order, he'd have to switch targets in order to take it with the anything else with the shackles, right?
Hold on. I'm wondering here if we actually can just kill him. You may choose not to untap during your tap step.
Which means he keeps your Rex Sage for now.
Like, I want to eat this Mystic Confluence and drain him for 2.
Is that what you're thinking? Just work your way down?
Like, I'm not under any real amount of pressure. And then even, like, if he does, I can just start eating my creatures in my yard.
Just to keep
like, I
going.
can eat the Oracle, eat the Woodfall Primus, eat the Birds of Paradise. Like, there's nothing here that's really...
combat. He's gonna hit you.
Fine.
Whatevs.
Not upset. Totally.
Don't we have one more artifact destruction spell in our deck?
We have, well, we have answers to this. We have Maelstrom Pulse, we have a Abrupt Decay.
Let's say that'd be pretty cheeky. Because we just blow that up, drop Verdurous, and just...
Alright.
Untap up to 2. Doesn't mean you would give back...
Are you just gonna give me back Rex Sage?
I'm wondering if that's how he's gonna keep his...
Eat this Mystic Confluence?
Nom. Tasty. Arbor Elf, which is more mana.
Which is actually fine. This is way worse for you than it is for me, man.
So he's... Was he... Okay, who... Yeah, he's taking back your Rex Sage.
That's fine.
We're still on
He's doing it to prevent me from attacking, but the thing is that that's not inherently an issue.
Like, the only one I'm even remotely worried about is Tezzy's ult, and he's not there.
Oh no, he's nowhere near.
He'll never get there.
Like, I'm not even really worried about Tezrit's ultimate, because when he does something like that, it just opens me up to being... He'll crash in, and then I'll just be like, okay, cool, you're dead now.
You're dead.
Yeah, you can swing for 2. I can negate this! I don't see what your whole point is.
I mean, he's gonna do what he thinks he's gotta do. Untap artifact.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me back the Rex Sage. Go to end step. I'm gonna gain some life. Eat my Birds of Paradise first, I think. Hooray. Okay. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9.
8, 9.
That's hoof mode. Oh, but the shackle still.
I think it's for riskier Hulk.
You're just gonna try and hoof him?
6, 7.
Is that big enough hoof? It is.
Oh no, he's gonna do this in response. Steal the Greater Hoof Behemoth.
Yeah, but you just...
So there's an inherent problem with your logic, sir.
You just lose hoof.
That's fine. He dies.
Yeah, he just loses. Hey, we got it.
He just dies.
I didn't realize Hoof never got his buff after when you steal him like that.
Creatures you control.
Oh, so it hits. It hits the field, applies the buff, shifts to the other side of the board, and just looks stupid.
You're dead.
Hey! You were just a little stick in the mud, weren't you?
All right.
Hey,
that
we
was
got
a long one, but now on to match 2.
And our opponent is apparently Kozilek, Butcher of Truth.
That's the Great Distortion.
Or the Great Distortion.
This hand's a little slow, but I'm inherently okay with it.
Here you go, land into one of 3 dudes. Probably Cobra.
Yeah, we'll keep this.
So, we got red.
Oh, don't be mono red.
Oh, this would suck.
Don't be mono red. Don't be that guy.
Now we got Oracle.
Temple Garden tapped.
Just on the instance that he's mono red.
Well, that and we don't actually have a turn 1 play.
Fair.
So, like, I think this next one we want to just go, like...
Okay, now where is it?
Okay. How...
This is the point where we kind of walk around each other with our swords aimed at each other, seeing who's gonna do what first.
I know exactly what I want to do first.
There's an Arbor
I
Elf.
want to make this forest. And then I want to... Is this Sakura tribe out there?
Now, as long as it sticks, you can just sack it in response.
Yeah, like, I'm just totally fine with whatever happens with this. Well, because what I actually really want to do is next turn play a Lotus Cobra, play a fetch land. Like, just start doing it.
Time Walk! Shit!
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can just value Time Walk here. I'm the deck that's supposed to cast Explore. What is this about?
So he gets... Does he do anything with his next turn? Oh! Oh.
Look, what is your game plan here?
Oh, that's...
Like, you slam Chandra, but, like, what are you actually doing with it?
Probably her... I forget. That card has so much text on it, it's kind of ridiculous. Torch of Defiance. Exile the top, you may cast it. If not, deal 2 damage
to each opponent. A Braid, which you can't cast, seems good.
Yeah.
Now I can just do a lot of broken things.
So where do we go from here?
So
there's Prime Time.
Hi, Prime Time. How are you? We cast this Lotus Cobra.
Now, can't you do Lotus Cobra, fetch land, into real land, and then Sakura Tribe Elder on top of that? And I think you could just go. Can't you just
make a bunch of green mana here?
1, 2, 3, 4. You can just go straight into Oracle Moldiah, can't you?
I might be a little higher than that.
Higher? What are you thinking, sir?
You
sound like you got a plan. Lotus Cobra trigger.
Yeah, I want to use Lotus Cobra's ability. Make some more green mana. I want to crack Sakura Tribe Elder. Find a forest.
Make some more mana.
Oh, it's just Oracle Moldiah here.
Huh?
I could just play Courser of Krufix Arbor Elf.
That would be beneficial, because right now he hasn't presented anything. Like, okay, he's presented Torch of Defiance. Cool.
What are you doing to respond to this ability with no mana? Stop it.
Unless you have a Gut Shot, which I doubt, because that doesn't sound like a Legacy or a Vintage card. Excuse me.
Arbor Elf?
Courser
Krufix?
Survival.
Fine, survival.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean.
Now he's cooking.
Hi there. Like, you probably want to get rid of Courser here, which is inherently fine because I just have Oracle of Moldiah.
It's just like, cool, let me do more broken things.
Okay. That's not nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's a bat. Oh. Oh. Okay, that. I look away for 1 sec, all of a sudden here's a fucking Batter Skull.
Yeah, it's actually just fine.
Germ token! Can we draw Rex Sage now? That'd be cheeky. That would be cheeky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can survival for Rex Sage.
Should we?
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, you know how to dance around a Batter Skull better than I do. You're the one who played this.
I think we just take 4 from it this time, to be honest with you.
Well, like, yeah, right now.
It's not a ton of pressure, and like I said, we just have the line where we just survival for...
Survival for Rex Sage, blow up your Batter Skull, hit your Chandra, be done with it. You have nothing, you have no presence on the board now. And you know there's a Prime Time in our hand. Seems fine.
She doesn't. They don't actually know that there's a Prime Time in her hand.
Oh, what was the one they saw?
Survival.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, survival for Rex Sage is probably fine, and we just pitch like, oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, we're just a touch short on anything I want to do. I guess actually what we probably do is just cast survival.
Here be survival.
Raphaelos is too fragile with Chandra in play.
Like, I think getting Rex Sage and dealing with Chandra is probably the best.
We have to. Like,
yeah, like, I kind of figured that, but I wasn't 100%.
Undo? Undo. I don't want to do that right now.
What do you mean?
There's no reason to do that right this second. You can't actually do that right now. So let's just plant this Raphaelos and go to town.
Oh, just...
We have Raphaelos. So the thing is, what we can do is we can use Arbor Elf, like a DOT or whatever, to untap a forest and survival away Oracle of Moldiah. And
go
the
fight.
thing is, there's a world in which we just don't need to do any of that because there's Prime Time.
Yeah.
So, there's an interesting... We're playing a very, very intricate dance right now.
I mean, it's a dance that we're clearly in the lead of.
No, he's... Yeah, sure, you can swing on me. I'm not gonna do
Whop!
that. I'm gonna take 4 and go to 11 like a good boy. Okay.
Huh. Torch of Defiance, make double red.
Red. Sure.
Shrine of Burning Rage.
Okay.
Did not know that was an actual legacy card.
It is. It is actually not a vintage card at all.
Or vintage, yeah.
But it is part of a historic deck from the Zendikar. Scars are a standard. It's played in mono red. Oh.
What are we doing?
He's trying to draw cards. Okay.
Also,
what are we doing here? What did Crack Shrine to kill Raphaelos?
Sad face.
I mean, that's sure. And suspend Ancestral Vision.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Get rid of this Oracle Moldiah.
Find.
Grab. Where's the damn Rex Sage? Right there. Grab this Rex Sage. Then untap. Cast this Rex Sage.
Hi, how you doing? You keep tapping out. You're gonna pay for it. Make some Lotus Cobra mana.
Yeah.
Let's make a green.
Sure, might as well. 3 Rex Sage.
Contrary to the turn.
Do you have... You don't have a blue card. Do you have Force of Will? Nope.
Goodbye.
Smash that Batterskull.
Contrary to the popular turn of phrase, apparently right now it is very easy being green.
I would absolutely love to destroy that.
Also
and then we're going to go to combat.
And we're going to make Chandra go bye-bye.
Attack Chandra, attack Chandra. Well, you're at 24, but
But you out of shit.
And 3, 4, 5. And next turn I can just prime time?
Prime time, 2 more lands. Probably grab what? Gaia's Cradle and Shrine?
Gaia's Cradle Nykthos seems pretty good.
Just have all the mana for days.
Just cast everything in our deck.
There goes the Astral.
You get a suspended counter off that. That's going to take you 3 turns. Yep, man.
Yeah, we're just kind of done here.
Yeah, I think we're
What do we got?
pretty well done here.
Coercive Portal.
At the beginning of your upkeep, each player votes for Carnage sack, destroy all land permanents. Oh, yeah, that's sure, whatever. Okay.
I don't think it's going to move fast enough to do anything. Birds.
So...
That seems like survival food.
That is exactly what that is. Green, 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 green.
Untap a forest.
Green. Prime time?
Prime time! How you doing? How is your day?
Yes, I would love to. I want Gaia's Cradle Nykthos.
What? Double triggers? You want to throw the bird in there for giggles? Or are you guys... What are you up to?
Gonna survival? Because I can.
Survival get...
Survival, probably just grab...
Woodfall?
No, where's the hoof? Just let him know how dead he is.
Crater hoof!
Yeah? Attack you for 4?
Does it look like I give a fuck?
I have Primeval Titan and Crater Hoof Behemoth.
You are about to get proper...
Gaia's Cradle and Nykthos.
You're about to get proper hoof.
Can we be done now?
Coercive Portal and Astral. Astral loses a time counter. Coercive Portal goes off.
Like, what's gonna happen here is he's gonna draw 2 cards this turn, and I'm just not gonna care. Because they basically need to be, like, counter spells.
even then, you still have such a...
I have such a big board presence.
You just keep hitting him with fucking Titan.
I'm gonna vote for... Hold on. If Carnage gets the most votes, sack. If Homage gets more votes through the draws.
Let him draw a card.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Here, draw a card. You can have it. What we got? Is it Charm?
Draw two discs.
Loot, double loot.
You got it, man. You got it, man. You about to die to a crater hoof, behemoth. You about to die to a crater hoof, behemoth. Like there's literally just no world in which you don't die to this crater hoof. One damage to each creature, 2 damage to each opponent, 2 damage to each opponent.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm actually really okay with this.
I mean, like, good on you for doing that much, but it's not enough. And there's Woodfall Primus.
Hold on.
Pick and choose.
I have to do math now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
I don't have enough mana.
Hit him with Primeval Titan and do
what I need to do is just do this. Nope. I have to activate Survival first, stupid. Survival with this Woodfall Primus.
Okay. Goodbye.
Grab... What, like...
What can make...
Grab Noble Hierarch, I guess? Cast Noble Hierarch.
So that your Primeval Titan gets exalted.
Well, and actually, because it boosts Cradle Life. So now, Cradle makes 1, 2. Nick Folks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 2. 2.
You gain 1 off of that because you have Devotion 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7.
Ah.
So it doesn't do it this turn. But
Yeah, just hit him with Prime Time and go from there. Like, I mean, that's the world we live in.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm still. That's alright.
You don't get hoofed this time, but you're definitely gonna get hoofed again. In
Where's the Keswick Wolf Run when I need it?
You mean the one that doesn't exist in our deck?
Correct. I have a bunch of mana. Just let me make a Wolf Run.
Prime time triggers!
Always yes. Always healed. There's 2 forests. Always yield a Noble Hierarch trigger. 7U. Now there just is no world in which I'm not Crater Hoof.
Deny me the hoof now, motherfucker. Deny me.
It's nowhere near as good as it was, but...
No, but to be fair, what he did was about as good as it gets. He had the burn cards, but it was just too fucking late.
Well, can you deal 7? Pro tip: I'm not voting for Carnage on your coercive portal, so that's just not a.
You could draw another card, sir.
You're gonna draw a couple of cards.
Like, what can he like? Assuming he had every card in his deck, what could he fucking cast? What can he fucking cast? Loot for the flashback.
Yeah, flashback, Faithless Living.
Yeah, like this is just a desperate attempt to find something. You're gonna get hoofed real. Oh,
Oh, shuffle trigger. Okay.
Fair.
Yeah, that's an Eldrazi Titan that you just put in your graveyard.
Fine. Even though our Deathray Shaman's long gone. And just in case we didn't want to deal with that fucking coercive portal again. Just gonna hoof him.
1, 2,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8.
You can do both. You can hoof him, rid of his portal, and kill him. That seems pretty good. Hey, Jimmy's back. We are not, yeah, we're not on spaghetti anymore. We're on, basically, we drafted elves. We basically drafted elves.
Okay.
Just...
Oh.
So where are we at? What's wrong?
I did not realize that card was a sorcery.
Oh.
Get wrecked. Oh.
Our spaghetti...
Learn my lesson, Jimmy. I don't know what these cards do.
Yeah, we basically wound up drafting, like, just as close to elves as you could get.
Yeah. I'm just gonna attack you.
Get hooped. I take it on your second main, you're just gonna deal with the corrosive portal.
Are you just not gonna block?
Yeah, good night, sir.
11.
Maelstrom Pulse. No more drawing cards,
Bye?
sir. You get, does it... Yeah, he gets one card. Because I believe that needed one more turn. You get one turn, sir.
Nope, that's it.
Oh, no, that's it. Alright. This could be bad, because he is red.
Well, no, what's inherently bad is the fact that we saw Eldrazi Titans, so that leads me to believe that there's a sneak attack here someplace. We could just die to sneak attack here. Yay! We didn't just die to sneak attack, guys! Okay.
We're doing so well. That's 2-0 right now. Because we got our first one.
Well, so this is the, actually, we have to finish this.
Yeah, so currently right now, this is our game 2. We won the first one against Grixis Value.
Yeah, there was like a, it was like a Grixis mid-range value deck. There was a Dak Fade and it stole our Wormcoil engine. I was sad.
And we forgot how Wormcoil worked.
Yeah.
It gave him 2 tokens.
10 Protector, Pernicious Steed.
I think we just, are we just sending
I'm looking at Ancient Guards again and I'm like, I don't think we need it.
What does, Mr. Xenagos do?
Everything. It's a Planeswalker.
Fair.
I think this is just inherently fine.
Alright. Alright. So we got Cobra, Arbor Elf, Land, Rex Sage. This seems okay. I don't think we've had to mull once with this deck so far. I think all of our opening hands have been just like almost dang near perfect.
Hold on, I just found a line.
But yeah, if you want to see the first couple episodes, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to get this uploading to YouTube. It'll take a bit, but it will be up there.
Here's the line, boys and girls. We're going to play this Arbor Elf.
Our
opponent is going to let us untap with this Arbor Elf, and then we're going to use this single forest to make a Lotus Cobra, and then this Overgrown Tomb will make a mana off of Lotus Cobra that we will use to make a Deathrite Shaman, and we won't have to pay any mana for anything.
I don't wind up having to put money into this game again. I'm gonna have to start we're gonna start playing drafts and cubes like every Sunday, it seems.
I mean,
like, it's a lot of fun, but this might not be a regular thing, just because...
We're not gonna bolt that Arbor Elf. That one seems fine for now.
Would Bolt even be in this pool?
Oh, it's totally in there.
Fair enough.
They play burn spells.
I mean, yeah, he played a weird one, though.
So what we're gonna do is tap this forest. Use Arbor Elf to untap this forest.
And made some mana.
Then tap this forest for this Lotus Cobra.
Here's a look. It'd be Lotus. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fine.
Whatevs.
Deathrite Shaman.
Here's the Deathrite Shaman still.
You spent a remand, I made a Deathrite Shaman. I'm alright with this.
Gruul Signet.
You've got a Signet.
Oh.
Okay.
I think it's the wrong target.
It's totally the incorrect target, but that's okay.
It's just,
like, this doesn't make mana right now, sure, but...
But it still lets us drain, which was not insignificant in our first match.
Lotus Cobra.
Cobra. Cobra? I mean, he's tapped out, what am I saying? And I don't think there's going to be a fourth pitching blue card. So what are we going to get here?
We might just...
I don't think it would be Abrupt Decay in his thing be worthwhile? I don't feel like it would. Because we've been bitten by that more than once already.
Yeah, but we know what he's trying to do, and he's absolutely trying to ramp.
Alright, then, yeah.
We saw an Eldrazi Titan.
Goodbye. I don't want you to have any more mana than you already have. Goodbye. You're back to 3 mana again. Please try again. Hit you with Death, right?
We came here to play fair Magic. We came here to play fair Magic with Deathray Shamans and Lotus Cobras. Oh.
Oh, there's a shrine. There's a shrine.
We've got a shrine.
Woo! Finks. What else?
Kitchen Finks has some definite merit here. I feel like we could Rex Sage and just Rex Sage the shrine. Here's this Woodfall Primus.
Yeah. Because he is using the shrines to get value out of it. So Tomb.
I don't think we. No, I don't really want to pay for that.
But you do, yeah, because you do get mana off of Lotus, which is basically the same thing. Actually, better.
Green. Rex Sage.
Here's my Rex Sage. Goodbye to your Burning Rage.
Yeah, bye shrine. Yeah, I'd love to. I can eat my own Arbor Elf with Deathrite Shaman, which seems like something I don't need to do right this second, but might need to.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to swing with Lotus Cobra and exclusively Lotus Cobra.
Because you don't mind losing it right now.
I'd prefer not to. Like, we don't have a huge mana engine online yet.
Well, because we have because there's no lands in the bin. So you have one. If you draw a land card, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Okay, what do we got? Torch of Defiance.
Sure.
What are you gonna do with Torch of Defiance? You're gonna torch the.
You keep picking the wrong one, man.
What's the old saying? Bolt the bird?
Well, and what's inherently bad for him here is that I'm able to just gain life and keep him up.
And you could just kill his Chandra right now.
Yeah, I can.
Can you get Sphinx and Raphaelos?
I can't make Kitchen Finks and Raphaelos. I think I just want to make Kitchen Finks here anyway.
Yeah.
No, I do actually want to make Raphaelos.
Oh yeah, because it gives us like 4 mana, which puts us closer to Woodfall.
Yeah, I want to just make the Raphaelos here.
Make Chandra.
I wish there was a land in the graveyard.
Because you could just do it.
Oh, because I would just play Kitchen Finks on top of it?
Yeah, that would be pretty snazzy. Where's my tea?
Goodbye, Chandra Torture Defiance. It was nice knowing you.
So what is he gonna do? Right out the gate. 3 mana. Jace Beleren.
Oh, I would love for you to make me draw cards, sir.
Do it!
Target player draws a card.
Okay, thanks!
No, he targeted himself.
Oh.
Yeah. Jace has its plus ability is each player draws a card, which is pretty tight. Hey!
Hey! What the heck?
Opponent just gives it up. Well,
oh,
no,
fuck.
I'm losing this one.
Hey, we're 2-0 now!
Alright. On to match 3, where hopefully a bunch of tiny mana dorks
does it again.
Stomp something else that's real dumb.
This will be our last one for tonight.
This has been pretty good.
Yeah.
We didn't do so hot with Reanimator, but it turns out give me a pile of mana dorks and some real fat stuff to cast with all the mana you make off them, and we're great. Everything's awesome.
Like I said, I think we literally got handed like vintage drafted elves.
Well, you know, we actually can't keep this one.
No, because that does not make enough mana.
Doesn't make any mana.
Well, it makes one colorless. That seems better.
This is fine.
So that was our first mall.
I think this is actually just inherently fine.
Because it's gonna be like, what? Probably a forest.
Suspend Lotus Bloom.
Wow.
That's not fair. We came here to play fair magic.
Oh, it's another Tezzy guy. I don't think it's the same one though.
No, it's not the same dude.
No, it's the same.
It's Arbor Elf? Is that okay?
Crackswater Catacombs.
Verdant Catacombs for a swamp.
Or
this mono black?
Interesting. If it is,
I feel like it's got to be Storm. If they're playing Lotus Bloom, like it feels like it just has to be Storm.
I don't know. Could be
value Lotus Bloom. Nope, it's not Storm. Pro tip, not Storm.
Boros Signet, our third 3-color deck we've had to fight.
Okay.
Llanowar. So we can make 3 mana.
So let's make the Selfish Mystic.
Can you do Mystic, Llanowar? No, you can't.
Steve.
Hey, Steve, how's it going? Sorry, but we're probably gonna have to gut you pretty soon. Bloom goes down to 1. Ooh, this is bad. What are you? So you have. So next turn he's gonna have potential. Oh, he could do something ignorant.
I don't know that I'm like super scared of this. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just make Verdurous Gearhulk here?
And just start going to town?
I feel like that's probably what we're supposed to do, is just make Verdurous Gearhulk randomly. And...
supposed to do. Like there's some kind of pre-designated line that we're supposed to follow, otherwise we lose.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just... That's the Llanowar Elf and... That's the Lawnmower Elf and Verdurous Gearhulk.
5?
Verdurous? Who we buffing?
1.
Put one of them on himself? Make him a 5/5? Oh, what was that? I think the game borked a little bit. I was like, where'd the Infinite Gyre come from? The fuck is this shit?
Yeah, no, a lot of this smells of like some sort of Vindicate Wrath deck. Like, this smells like it could have been Vindicate, and with that Verdurous Gearhulk, if I put all the counters in that one boat, I could have gotten blown out.
So what do we get? So he's got his thing. 2. Oh, here we go. Armageddon! K!
I'm actually fine with this.
It's a little late for that, bro.
I'm actually fine with this.
So what are you playing?
You're not, but I am. Oh, unless this is actually just Wrath 2.
There's Cradle.
I'm not even gonna pay like... No, you know what? This is fine.
There's
I'm gonna go to combat and hit you for a bunch.
Bwop! You're at 8. Fight! Fight!
I just want to... Like, what I really want to do now is just draw...
Oh, never mind. We're done here. K-hole, thanks.
What I want to do is... Oh, never mind. I just win. You got it.
Happens.
I don't even know... Like...
I think... Ship it?
I think we just ship it.
Alright. Oh, just... Armageddon! Fuck!
Getting... I make all the mana? Okay.
Armageddon, top deck, we top deck Gaia's Cradle, basically recovering what we lost.
Okay.
We have a Maelstrom Pulse, we have 2 lands. I think that's another fine hand.
Yeah, I think this is actually totally fine.
Because we go 1 into 2, 2 into 3. Yeah, like I think
we're thought seized?
We get
There's
Mana Vault.
I'm gonna blow that up.
Yeah, please. Please.
Blow that up at my earliest possible convenience.
Is this just like... It deals 1 damage when it's tapped. Is this just like mana rock.deck? That's what it feels like.
This is an artifact ramp deck, but why? I don't understand like what it's...
Land tax. Okay. Like, I don't think land tax actually affects us.
Not a ton. Like, we're landlight.
Yeah. And there's...
What? That's hilarious.
Make it a tree.
So
what do we do?
I'm gonna crack this right off the get, because I want to get the black mana without having to go the route of Birds of Paradise. So we're gonna grab this Overgrown Tomb, we're gonna pay the 2 life for it, and we're just gonna play this Landlore Elf.
Here is Mana Dork. Okay, go.
Is that a thing you want to blow up?
Because here's the other thing is, like, he's gonna take 1 off. He's basically, for the moment, he's Curse of the Pure Start himself.
I mean, essentially,
like, I would not have used that to get into land tax. You say Mana Vault when you're
wondering if I want to Maelstrom Pulse land tax before I smash Mana Vault.
I mean, you could always, yeah, Song of Dryad.
I don't want to Song Mana Vault. Actually, I could Song land tax.
That'd be funny. Here, your enchantment now makes a single green. How do you feel?
Yeah, like, I think I just want to Song land tax?
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to start losing lands again. We're going to start losing lands. So 1, 2, 3, Song your land. You get another land. Go ahead. And again, he gets pinged off his... That's the thing, is I think he uses Mana Vault way too early.
Like, yeah, that was a really, really early Mana Vault, and
he
didn't actually accelerate himself into anything. Like, his hope was land tax, but I just shut that off.
Yeah, and the problem is when I, like, in Highlander, when I use it, I want to ramp into something like Lodestone Golem, or you want to get to the 4 or 5 mana things that make your opponent's life bad.
Well, what is the actual issue here is that I just don't...
And the problem is he can't Tidehowl Sculler.
Oh, that sucks. But I can actually just fix this entirely.
Can't you just decay it?
Yeah, I can abrupt decay
You can pulse or decay
I can Maelstrom Pulse it, so like he doesn't actually have good answers here.
Yeah, like he could take our shit for a moment. That's about all he's gonna get.
Yeah, this just gets smashed.
Goodbye. I see he's probably jotting down on a piece of paper.
I have a feeling this is like the Hate Bears deck, and the problem is that it doesn't feel like a good version of the Hate Bears deck.
No, I think that Hate Bears actually doesn't do... Okay, he took the...
That's fine.
But you're still gonna get pulsed back anyway.
I can just Maelstrom Pulse it, and then... and then Abrupt Decay it. Yeah, this is the Hate Bears deck.
Is it?
Yeah, Shambling Vent is a card that screams the Hate Bears deck to me.
What can we draw? Prime time!
That seems pretty fun. But yeah, I think realistically what I want to do here is I just want to Maelstrom Pulse the Tidehowl Sculler.
Now he doesn't have a dude. You get your thing back.
Gonna get my thing back. And then I'm just gonna use this guy to cast another Mana Dork.
And say go. What have you accomplished, sir?
He isn't really doing much of anything at all.
I don't think he can't even...
Yeah, he can activate it this turn.
But why?
He uses the land tax that's now a forest through the Boros Signet.
But why? That taps him out to make a dude that only hits and we're gonna go a lot faster?
Well, it's Lifelinker. It's a 2-3 with Lifelink, which is not nothing.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think it's enough to help against us.
Actually, I might just want to Abrupt Decay the Boros Signet here.
Just to shut him off that. 2, 3. Grim Tutor.
Okay, you can... Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. You can
what does he doesn't have to reveal because it's a black tutor.
Yeah.
The only upside of black tutors.
Now, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just Prime Time here, too.
Go get the, like, Gaia's Cradle and Shrine and just have mana for days.
Yeah, but I know he's... Like, the other thing is I know he's just gonna get him. But I guess Prime Time is just...
He's a fat dude.
It's also, like... It almost banks on him getting that way.
Also, he... Oh, no, Gettin's 1 white, isn't it? And he has the vents.
Well, and... Signet.
Yeah, Signet. I don't... More mana. Go for it? What if you just go get the shrine and leave...
I think actually what I really want to do here is I want to... Abrupt Decay this Boros Signet.
I don't want you to have this, sir.
I'm not doing that anymore. And then I want to make this Findhorn Elf. And then you can't animate this. And then I just want to hit you for one.
Hulk. Like, he's taking more damage off of his mana vault than anything. And he has to spend all of his current mana to untap it. Because it takes 4 to untap.
And I don't think he wants to do that because he kind of wants to animate the Shambling Vent if he can find a way to do it.
He needs a what?
A white source.
And at the moment he doesn't have it.
Correct. He does not.
And like I said, he's basically under a Curse of the Pierced Heart at the moment. That he himself put there. Oh.
Yeah, you can mentor.
Okay. Thanks for testing.
That's fine. I'm not really
like I don't think
worried about that at all.
There's Verdurus, so we have some options.
Is it better here than Primetime?
Maybe. Put 2 on the bird, 1 on each elf.
5.
Actually, could you do Primetime into Verdurus?
No, because I don't have anything ramping me right this minute. But what I want to do here, I think, is I want to make...
I was say because it's...
I want to make Verdurus Gear Hulk and just put a bunch of counters on his Birds of Paradise.
Just to create a giant flyer?
Yeah. And then I just have this big beef flying in the air.
There we go.
And then next turn I just play Primeval Titan and wail on him.
Like, that's the thing is, like, I don't think he's going to be able to do enough with Monastery Mentor in his current time frame.
No, he's too choked on mana, I think.
And on top of the fact that Vault's pinging him every turn, which is just basically free work for us. Like, that's just the real world that we currently he lives in.
Yeah, I think that his his opening hand hedged a lot on land tax.
And it's just like, nope.
And it didn't pan out the way he wanted it to. Okay, there's black light.
Okay, we get a little...
I mean, but the issue is you have to do a lot... He has to do a lot of things here for me to even care. Because I can just throw this Verdurus Gear Hulk under the bus and not even bat an eye.
So where are we at? So...
What are we doing with the Black Lotus? Are we doing anything with the Black Lotus?
Leave the Black Lotus alone, so I can blow it up. That'd be fun. 1.
Is this the Armageddon again that you shouldn't be playing?
If he wants to get and let him. You've got pressure right now. Combat?
I wish you would.
I wish a motherfucker would. Oh.
These untapped players can untap more than 1 land in their untap steps? Okay.
Okay, you're gonna try that. You're gonna try that trick. I mean, I guess that's correct.
I mean, but I make creature mana. You're doing this wrong.
Whatever. Select your land.
That one, I guess?
Can you still prime time?
No, I can't prime time here.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 mana.
Hit him with the bird again?
Yeah, like, I'm supremely in control of this board state.
And the problem is, he's gonna...
I just don't actually need to cast anything here.
And next turn you untap, and then you could drop prime time. Crap, you're close to, like, you could almost do prime time into frickin' Woodfall. And you've got him on a 1-turn clock as it sits.
Yeah, I mean...
You have to kill... He has to kill you this turn.
Or are you finally untapping Mana Vault?
That seemed pointless.
That's totally fine, I guess. Seems...
If you're gonna untap Mana Vault, you almost want something like Voltaic Key or a Winding Clock to do it.
Like, what are you doing with... Are you gonna get me? Like, that's the only thing I can feasibly think of, is that he's just gonna try to Armageddon me.
Oh, nope, that's it.
He just concedes.
Hey!
Seems
3-0!
Is that actually a 3-0?
Yeah.
Seems good.
Nice!
3-0 with a bunch of silly green cards.
Seems good.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how you want to win that one, I guess.
Just play a bunch of elves in that. Draft the elf deck.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, oh, sorry, we went 2-1 in the final one. Or the first one, yeah.
But all the same,
that's respectable.
3-0 with only one game lost. That seems like what you want to do with your life.
Yeah, that's respectable in any regard. Well...
Right on. I mean, so, that seems like where we want to be with our lives.
Yep, that's it for our Sunday kind of improvised Vintage Cube run. Maybe we'll do another one at some point or whatever, but for the most part, it's going to be, for me at least, it's going to be back to the normal Tuesday, Wednesday playing other video games and that, but we may do this again sometime. So,
around.
But yeah, so until next time, everybody, I will catch you guys in the next round. The stop streaming button.